بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أحمد الله رب العالمين وأصلي وأسلم على المبعوث رحمة للعالمين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا ومصطفانا وقائدنا ومعلمنا محمد رسول الله الصادق الوعد الأمين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Inshallah, we'll continue in Surah Al Baqara. Last week we finished up to 18. Ayah number 18. 18. Nah. 18.
1-8.
Huh?
1-8.
Yeah, 1-8. So, and in the last two verses we covered verse number 17 and 18. As you remember, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us an example to explain the condition and the state and the attitude of the hypocrites. When he said subhanahu wa ta'ala, مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون. By the way, I have an idea before I forget it. If you guys like, you can bring the Quran in your hand and follow the ayat, inshallah, if you like. That might help. So,
Next time I will project.
yeah, that would be another good idea, inshallah. We can project the ayat here, inshallah, for everybody to see. Yeah, next time, inshallah. So, in this example, if we remember, Allah said, those people like someone who kindled a fire. So, and he started to benefit from this fire. Light, heat and everything. فَلَمَّا أَضَاءَتْ مَا حَوْلَهُ. So, instead of benefiting from this light of fire, which is the light of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the light of Iman, he or she or they gave preference to misguidance over guidance. And they rejected the truth that the Prophet ﷺ came up with. Right? Again, this example to explain when they اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى. When they gave preference to misguidance and they chose so they gave preference to misguidance and they rejected the guidance of Allah, this is their situation. So they have this light, and instead of taking care of it, accepting it, benefiting from it, they rejected it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took away the light from them of this fire. So they ended up in darkness again. Because this is what they chose, right? And Allah said, on top of that, they are sum, deaf, bukmun, mute, and they don't understand or speak, blind. Because again, they hear the truth, they saw the truth, but they did not accept it. This is how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala treated them. Summun, bukmun, umyun, fahum la yarji'un. And again, so this is also for us to learn and to be careful. Anytime anyone prefers to go in the wrong way and reject the right way of Allah or the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can treat him or her the same way. So this is the lesson that we should learn. To add more to this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the next two ayat, ayah number 19 and 20, Allah gave another example to show us again the state and the condition of the hypocrites, where they have disbelief, they have doubts, so everything for them is kind of upside down. They don't have peace inside, they don't have tranquility, they are not stable. Why again? Because they اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى. They rejected guidance and huda and the light of Iman and the barakah of Iman and the khair of Iman, and they chose otherwise. Another example to explain this situation, to see how hard it is. Allah makes it for someone who rejects the message of Allah. Allah said, أَوْ كَصَيِّبٍ مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ, ayah number 19. فِيهِ ظُلُمَاتٌ وَرَعْدٌ وَبَرْقٌ. يَجْعَلُونَ أَصَابِعَهُمْ فِي آذَانِهِمْ مِنَ الصَّوَاعِقِ حَذَرَ الْمَوْتِ. Their situation, their condition is like this. And this, by the way, something beautiful in the Quran. Allah gives examples to explain and to make the idea clear and strong. He said, this situation and this attitude and this condition of the hypocrites is like, subhanallah, the situation when you have, or there is a rainstorm. Along with darkness. So it's raining heavily, it is dark, there is thunder and lightning. So subhanallah, till today when this issue exists, we all sometimes get scared and worried. Subhanallah, imagine a rainstorm with darkness, thunder and lightning. SubhanAllah. Right? Remember when it rained, started raining like 2 weeks or 10 days back in San Diego, like for about like an hour or so. SubhanAllah. So everybody was like cautious. What's going to happen? Although we don't have a lot of rain in San Diego, in California. So Allah said, this is, subhanAllah, what goes inside them. It's dark. It is noisy. Right? It is raining. Can you visualize this? This is their condition. And Allah said, يَجْعَلُونَ أَصَابِعَهُمْ فِي آذَانِهِمْ مِنَ الصَّوَاعِقِ حَذَرَ الْمَوْتِ. They put, because of all this, it's raining, it's dark, ra'd, thunder and lightning. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, one thing also we should know about the nifaq, hypocrisy and hypocrites, is that they are always scared. You know why? Because they are hiding something. They are hiding. So usually now, when somebody comes to you or I and say, can I talk to you? You're okay? I can talk to you. What's the big deal? I don't hide anything. Right? So you feel strong. Because you're clear. No? You're not hiding. I'm not hiding. Right? But if somebody's hiding, like, oh, it's going to be different action. One thing that Allah mentioned about hypocrites in the Quran is that they are always scared and concerned and afraid. Why? Because they are hiding something. They are not transparent, they are not clear, they are not honest. And I learned from our brothers and sisters from Afghanistan, they have this saying, I think our sister is here. So they say in Farsi, Al-Kha'in Da'iman Kha'if. Is that right? It's the same, you can say the same sentence in Arabic and all other languages. Somebody is like hiding something, he's not a good person, he's like always cautious and looking. around. Allah said, يَحْسَبُونَ كُلَّ صَيْحَةٍ عَلَيْهِمْ. When the munafiq is anywhere, anything happens around him or her, he will, oh, what's going on? He thinks or he believes that he's targeted because he's hiding. But if you're not hiding, if I'm not hiding, yeah, what's big? I can talk, I can confront people, I can, I'm clear. So, that's why they are scared. Imagine Allah has given this example for them, and Allah said because they are so scared. يَجْعَلُونَ أَصَابِعَهُمْ. They put their fingers in their ears. يَجْعَلُونَ أَصَابِعَهُمْ فِي آذَانِهِمْ مِنَ الصَّوَاعِقِ. Because of all this noise and darkness and all these things happening, يَجْعَلُونَ أَصَابِعَهُمْ, they put their fingers in their ears. مِنَ الصَّوَاعِقِ حَذَرَ الْمَوْتِ. They are concerned to die. They think, and by the way, this is something in Arabic language, in the science called balagha, we call it majaz. Majaz means, Allah said, it's like the same thing Allah said about the people of Sayyidina Nuh alayhi salam. Because Sayyidina Nuh, every time he wanted to talk to his people, what did they do? وَإِنِّي كُلَّمَا دَعَوْتُهُمْ. Oh Allah, every time he wanted to talk to them, جَعَلُوا أَصَابِعَهُمْ, same thing. فِي آذَانِهِمْ. They put their fingers in their ears because they don't want to listen to Nuh. Right? But what I wanted to say in Arabic is that this rule called majaz, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the whole finger, right? But Allah meant only part of it. Because they can't put the whole finger inside. That's called majaz. We call it in Arabic majazun alaqatuhu al-juz'iyya. Means Allah mentioned the whole finger, but Allah meant part of it. Right? Why? Because they want to make sure they lock their ears. For Noah, for example, not to listen to him or to hear his message. For those people thinking, the munafiqin thinking that when they do this, they will protect themselves. That's why Allah said, وَاللَّهُ مُحِيطٌ بِالْكَافِرِينَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in charge. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is powerful, and Allah will punish them. So, insisting to live this state and to stay in the state of nifaq and trying to do anything to protect themselves from Allah, nothing's going to protect them from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, ahata yuhitu, muhit, the word muhit, is like when you surround something or somebody, so you are in full control. Right? وَاللَّهُ مُحِيطٌ بِالْكَافِرِينَ. And Allah said, adding more to this example, يَكَادُ الْبَرْقُ يَخْطَفُ أَبْصَارَهُمْ. This lightning, al-barq, is so strong in a way that it is about to snatch away their sights. Means the light of this deen, the light of Iman is so strong and they are so weak because they are lacking Iman. So they cannot even tolerate the light of the Hidayah because they denied it. يَكَادُ الْبَرْقُ يَخْطَفُ أَبْصَارَهُمْ كُلَّمَا أَضَاءَ لَهُمْ مَشَوْا فِيهِ. So of course the lightning has it light, has light so people can walk sometimes. So they are in this kind of state, they are hesitant, they are not stable, they walk and they stop, they do this and they do that. They are not stable, they are not, subhanallah, they do not have this, again, tranquility and peace of mind because they are hiding their nifaq deep inside their hearts. Right? So the Mufassirun looked at sometimes at these ayat in different ways and just given, an easy way to explain this example mentioned in Surah Al Baqara about the munafiqeen. Right? Allah said, يَكَادُ الْبَرْقُ يَخْطَفُ أَبْصَارَهُم كُلَّمَا أَضَاءَ لَهُم مَشَوْا فِيهِ وَإِذَا أَظْلَمَ عَلَيْهِمْ قَامُوا. So they are like someone, when it's light, they walk, when it's dark, they stop, they stand still. They are hesitant. They don't know what to do, where to go. But the mu'min or the believer, he has the light all the time. And by the way, subhanAllah, when you look also at other ayat in the Quran, you will see this kind of light that Allah mentions in the Quran. You see that the munafiqun, the hypocrites, because they miss this light in this dunya, they will miss it in the day of judgment. They have no light. Yeah. But the mu'min, since he followed this light and he acted upon it, Allah will give him the light in the day of judgment. Yes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يَوْمَ يَقُولُ الْمُنَافِقُونَ وَالْمُنَافِقَاتِ. In the day of judgment, the munafiq, males and females, لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا, they will try to talk to the believers. انظُرُونَا نَقْتَبِسْ مِن نُورِكُمْ. It's kind of like, can you give us some light of yours? SubhanAllah. قِيلَ ارْجِعُوا وَرَاءَكُمْ فَالْتَمِسُوا. But when it comes to the believers and the Prophet ﷺ, in another ayah that Allah mentioned in the Quran, Allah says, يَوْمَ تَرَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتِ يَسْعَى نُورُهُمْ بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ. SubhanAllah, they have this light all around them. Amen? Another ayah, يَوْمَ لَا يُخْزِي اللَّهُ النَّبِيَّ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مَعَهُ. On the day of judgment, the Prophet and the followers of the Prophet ﷺ, they will have this light. يَوْمَ لَا يُخْزِي اللَّهُ النَّبِيَّ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مَعَهُ نُورُهُمْ يَسْعَى بَيْنَ أَيْدِيهِمْ وَبِأَيْمَانِهِمْ. Again, they have the light because they chose it in this dunya. So Allah keeps this light for them in the day. يَكَادُ الْبَرْقُ يَخْطَفُ أَبْصَارَهُمْ كُلَّمَا أَضَاءَ لَهُمْ مَشَوْا فِيهِ وَإِذَا أَظْلَمَ عَلَيْهِمْ قَامُوا وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَذَهَبَ بِسَمْعِهِمْ وَأَبْصَارِهِمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. If Allah wants, if Allah wills, Allah can really take their sights and hearings away from them and punish them. Because Allah is Qadir. Allah is powerful. Allah is in charge. And the Mufassirun, some Mufassirun, scholars of tafsir said that Allah used this attribute, Qudra, that He's powerful, He's able to do everything, subhanahu wa ta'ala, because He's threatening those people, sending a message to them that Allah is able to do it. Right? So this is another example about the hypocrites and hypocrisy in the Quran. And by ayah 20, the 13th ayah about hypocrites at the beginning of Surah Al Baqara, they are over. So now, again, quickly, how many groups we had so far at the beginning of Surah Al Baqara? 3. Muttaqun, those who have taqwa, the mu'minun. And then, on the other side, the kafirun. We have muttaqun, mu'minun, you have kafirun, disbelievers, right? Believers, disbelievers, and in between, you have that. Why again? Subhanallah. Because again, the believer is clear, the disbeliever is clear. Alas, I don't want it. Jazakallah khair. But this type is so bad because they are not clear. They are very sneaky. They say something and do something different. They have something inside hiding it and they show something different. So Allah made sure that this group is mentioned in details. Because the mu'min says, I'm a mu'min. The kafir or the disbeliever says, I'm a disbeliever. I'm fine. Okay? لَكُمْ دِينُكُمْ وَلِيَ دِينِ. Iman and kufr. How about you guys? That's the problem. Allah said in the Quran, إِنَّ الْمُنَافِقِينَ فِي الدَّرْكِ الْأَسْفَلِ مِنَ النَّارِ. Yes. Yeah, they are in the lowest level of hellfire in the day of judgment. The munafiqun. نسأل الله العافية. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from this. After Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked to us about muttaqun or mu'minun, and then kafirun or disbelievers, and of course the munafiqun, the hypocrites. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is getting our attention again to the work that we all should do. To be with the first and the only right group, al-muttaqun. So now you know, here is your homework. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts talking about His wahdaniyya, that He is the only God. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. And He said subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah, in ayah number 21, Ya ayyuhan nas, O people. And when Allah says, O people, for everyone. Right? Ya ayyuhan nas, u'budu rabbakum. Worship your Lord. الَّذِي خَلَقَكُمْ, the one who created you. Not only you, وَالَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِكُمْ. Allah created everyone. Created you, those before you, and those coming after you. Why? لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, so that you become muttaqun. You have the taqwa and the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and piety. Okay? Now, this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya ayyuhan nas. Right? If you remember, one of the signs of the Meccan surahs is that the call is Ya ayyuhan nas. When Allah calls on us, or people say Ya ayyuhan nas, all people. In Medina, in the Madani surahs, it would be Ya ayyuhan ladina amanu, right? But sometimes it came also in this form, in the Medina time. Ya ayyuhan nas. Why? Because you still have hypocrites, you have mushrikun, you have the Jewish community at that time, and you have the believers. And the ulama here said, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that, it's for everyone, including the mu'min. Including the mu'min means, if someone is not a Muslim or non-believer, Allah is asking him or her to worship Allah alone. For the believer, it's a reminder. This is your way. Stick to it. Work according to it. So, Ya ayyuhan nas, O people, u'budu rabbakum. Ibadah, which is the main purpose of life. What's ibadah? Huh? Obedience, full submission with love to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? You remember this? I think we mentioned this before, did I? Okay. طيب. اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم. Worship your Lord, the one who created you. وَالَّذِينَ مِن قَبْلِكُمْ. Okay, two things here. Allah is saying, O people, worship your Lord, the one who created you and people before you. Number one, why did Allah mention this issue of khalq? Allah could have used another thing. But we need to keep in mind that even the disbelievers at that time, they admitted that Allah is al-Khaliq. But they did worship others beside Allah. In the Quran, وَلَئِنْ سَأَلْتَهُمْ, if you ask them, مَنْ خَلَقَهُمْ? So who created you? لَا يَقُولُونَ اللَّهِ, it's Allah. But when it comes to ibadah, this is what we call Tawheed al-Rububiyyah. Who's the Rabb? Who's al-Khaliq? It's Allah. But the uluhiyyah, worship, they used to worship other things and other asnam or idols beside Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So their main problem was with the uluhiyyah. So Allah, as if Allah is saying, okay, let me remind you here, you know I am the creator. You know I'm the Khaliq. Not only to you, but I created everyone. You, for you, after you. So you cannot associate in ibadah anything or anybody with me. Because Allah is Al-Khaliq. Right? And one more thing. Why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if they admit that Allah is the Khaliq, and He told them, الَّذِي خَلَقَكُمْ, who created you. Why did Allah talk about وَالَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ, those before you? They know, if they admit that Allah is the Khaliq, so they know by default that Allah created them and anybody came before them. Because they are not the first khalq. But Allah is saying, hey, pay attention here and be careful. I also created those before you. Some of them were okay, they obeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and I took care of them. And some, like you, did not. So you might be punished the same way they were punished. That's the hikmah when Allah says, وَالَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ. Allah created you and those who came before you. So, يَا أَيُّهَا النَّاسُ اعْبُدُوا رَبَّكُمْ الَّذِي خَلَقَكُمْ وَالَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ. Allah in this ayah also is teaching us the purpose of this ibadah. What's the goal of ibadah? لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. Remember, what was the first group mentioned at the beginning of Surah Al Baqara? Muttaqun. So again, Allah is taking us back to, so now you have the muttaqun, you have the munafiqun, and you have the kafirun. Now, remember, you need to go back to this group. Worship Allah alone. The one who created you. And those who came before you, so that you will be among the muttaqun again. That's the purpose of ibadah. Right? And what people need to know is that the worst sin is shirk. The main right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon us is to worship Him alone and not to associate anything or anybody in the ibadah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith of Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Mas'ud said, قُلْتُ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. Sayyidina Abdullah said, I said, O Prophet of Allah, أَيُّ الذَّنْبِ أَعْظَمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ. What's the worst? Dhanb and sin before Allah. The Prophet ﷺ said, أَن تَجْعَلَ لِلَّهِ نِدًّا وَهُوَ خَلَقَكَ. The worst sin before Allah is when you worship something or someone with Allah, although Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created you. He's a khaliq, so you can't. And in the hadith of Mu'adh radiallahu ta'ala anhu, the Prophet addressed to Mu'adh and he said, Mu'adh, do you know the right of Allah upon His slaves? Then he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, أن يعبدوه ولا يشركوا به شيئا. This is the right of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon us. And our right of Allah, we have the right too, is that if we worship Him alone, He will grant us Jannah. In the hadith, the rest of the hadith of Mu'adh. His right is to worship Him alone. Our right, if we worship Him alone, we have the Jannah. Allahumma ameen. Simple. So that's why one time a man said to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Ma sha Allah wa shi't." Right? It's like we say inshallah. Then this man, out of ignorance, he said to the Prophet, you know, whatever Allah wills, whatever you will. He said, no. And he said, أَجَعَلْتَنِي لِلَّهِ نِدًّا. Did you make me equal to Allah? You can't. And he said, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, قُلْ مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ وَحْدَهُ. Only Allah. Right? مَا شَاءَ اللَّهُ وَحْدَهُ. And again, so
Usually when we talk about shirk, you know shirk, we know that the shirk is something that Allah does not forgive. That's the only thing that Allah does not forgive in any way. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَغْفِرُ أَنْ يُشْرَكَ وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ. So, we are all human beings. We commit sins. We have shortcomings. So, we commit sins. We have sins. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can forgive any sin, but not shirk. But not shirk. Right?